Hey guys, I recently passed my boards from the first try, and I just wanted to share my experience and I'm hoping that it will be helpful for someone. So I graduated in May, and our school provided us with the Fitzgerald course, review course for the boards. It came with this handbook, which was very helpful because as you watch the video, you can, do some notes, mark the correct answers in the tests, and you could always go back and review all of that. So I did that. It was a pretty long course. It goes over every chapter that you pretty much need, and I think it was helpful, at least like to refresh your memory from all the information that you got you got at school and you already forgot. At least it just gave you that, refreshing start. So then, as everybody was recommended, I decided to go over leak exam, or I'm sorry, leak book. This one was given to me by my friend, and as you can see, it's not the newest version, it's fourth edition. And regardless, I feel like it was very helpful. I don't think that it has information that is way too dated to be used at the exam. I think it was decent, and it also came with a stack of question cards. So I initially started to just review every chapter, and I went over maybe the first, I would say, like 3 or 4 chapters, when I realized it's overwhelming. It's a lot of information there, and the information that contains pictures, I would definitely focus on them. At least know your skin, your eyes, nose, all that, like, whatever has pictures with it. I feel like the book was helpful. And then I decided that probably would be easy if I just answer the questions, because every chapter had maybe like 8-10 questions at the end. And if I didn't know any of the, like, if I answered the question wrong, I would just go back to that chapter and review the missing information, maybe review something else. But like after the first 3-4 chapters, I stopped reading like everything. So I feel like that was very helpful. I can even tell you that some of the questions, maybe like 2 or 3 questions on the exam, were very similar to the questions in that book. So I think I struggled with pediatrics on the exam, and with female and male specific disorders. So I would review that. But I think the rest of it wasn't too bad. I expected to be like the exam in general to be worse, like harder, but it wasn't. And let me tell you, I'm not an A student all the time, so I have my challenges. And as you can say from my accent, English is my second language. But it was decent, it wasn't too bad. And then I got my score. They send it to you in the mail, so it took them, I don't know, like maybe a week or 2 weeks. And I don't remember the exact number now, but it was decent score. So I don't think I failed that many questions. Definitely out of like 150, because I was marking them, I wasn't out about maybe 35 questions. I would suggest to definitely review your terminology, know your diagnosis, like the names, especially like syndromes and things like that. I feel like the exam in general was focusing on the more of a geriatric population, like the chronic diseases that, things like diabetes, dementia, things like that. But definitely go over your pediatrics, the developmental stages, because though I have 3 kids on my own, and I still had I was in doubt about one of the questions. um, so I think that's pretty much it. It took me a while to study because I was procrastinating a lot. I graduated in May, as I mentioned, but I took my exam only in August. And I feel in general, if you really study, 6 weeks should be enough. Yeah. But I don't know, I did a mistake. I scheduled myself wrong in the beginning. So I had to reschedule myself again, and it took time. So, but anyway, I think that should be it. I would definitely focus on that leak book. It was very helpful. I think that's all I had. But if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll try to answer them all. Thank you.